It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden in Midtown Manhattan. Tonight, the New York Knicks taking on the Orlando Magic. Won by the Orlando Magic. A drive, but he can't get it to go.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
To Monroe. Shot clock winding down. Dennis Smith Jr. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
First one, count it. Hits a second, one more coming. Whoops, that won't go. To Fournier. And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
First try, no good. Oh, he missed them both. Nothing going here on that drive. To Monroe. Smith. Here comes the screen.
Screen right.
To Julius Randle. Big finish that time for Julius Randle.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
The assist from number 13.
In the front court, it's Augustine. Trailing by 4.
Coming left. Watch that back door.
5 seconds to shoot. Trying to cash in, and he buries it.
I mean, I don't know how much better the defense has to play you on that one. The guy was right in your grill, and you still knocked it down.
Smith with it up top. Lead is 2. Curling inside. Tough make through traffic.
I'll tell you what, it's impressive to watch a young player this new to the NBA not be afraid to drive to the basket. It goes a long way in establishing your presence in the league.
Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go. Smith, down for Iguodala. Off the assist.
In the paint, you need to finish, just like that.
The assist from
It's Orlando's ball. Isaac to Fournier. Greg Monroe.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
To Monroe. Aaron Gordon with the block. Monroe.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Screen coming.
Right.
To Monroe. The big guy, Greg Monroe. Missed his first. That one goes.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
To Fournier. Gordon. His first effort off the mark. To Julius Randle. Smith. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Here's the truth. As long as you're using your legs and your body to stay in front of the offensive player, you won't get called for those. You keep reaching, though, it's going to be a long night.
And hits the first free throw. So he hits the first, misses the second. Runner's good there.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
I got him. Here we go.
To Julius Randle. Layup goes down. Well done.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
The drive, right to the basket. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw is good to finish off the three-point play. That slices the lead down to 4. Possession lies with New York. Sizing up the defense. Here comes the screen. To Monroe. Stuffs it down with authority. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
To Gordon. Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot there for Aaron Gordon. No good. To Dennis Smith Jr. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. The screen sets him up for 2.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
To Vucevic. Greg Monroe snatching it out of the air.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Cleans it up. Dennis Smith Jr. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Ed, 2 years ago, I was sitting in the draft room absolutely shocked that Dennis Smith went at 9 in the draft. And when I think about this young man's game, he is just scratching the surface of what he can do. He finished tied for 4th among rookies in scoring last season, and I guarantee you his game is going to continuously go to different levels.
Knicks with the basketball. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
The free throw, good. And they add one more to the lead. It's up to 11. Augustine with it up top. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. Isaac.
Hey, left.
The Magic with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Off off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
To Julius Randle. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to lead the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Julius Randle. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Augustine with the basketball. His guys trail by 13. Isaac. Curling inside. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Oops, he missed the first one. Second one goes. It's a 1-of-2 trip.
My ball.
To Julius Randle. Nothing going here on that drive. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
To Jaren Jackson. The shot almost. To Monroe. Stuffs it down with authority. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
I got ball.
They go down low to Randle. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
This has been a good first quarter for him so far. That wasn't an easy shot, but he was able to knock it down and add to their lead.
To Fultz. Here comes the screen. Fultz. Fires the three. That's how you defend.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Randle. Nothing going here on that drive. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit. In the front court, it's Augustine. Down a bundle. Markelle Fultz. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper. Won't fall. To Julius Randle. Stuffs it down with authority.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Watch the cutter, man.
5 on the shot clock. Lets it fly from long range. Can't connect. It's no good. And a nice finish at the rim.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Jaren Jackson. To Fultz. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Markelle Fultz forcing that one there. Well defended.
I got ball.
Now a steal as the Magic have it. Oh, mistake there as the pass stolen by the Knicks. Deep three at the buzzer. That's it for the first quarter, with the Knicks enjoying a sizable lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. The possession.
Into the game for the Orlando Magic. Number 9.
Take stock of the floor.
Entering the game.
Weighs his options.
Number 13.
Second effort. Fultz to Vucevic. Nikola Vucevic. 2 of 4 now.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Payton with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. Knocks it down off the step back.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Fultz into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Vucevic. Not today.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
That pass stolen by Orlando.
You go back to the principles. Things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
To Marcus Morris. And the basket good at the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Shot from the lane won't go. Payton into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Marcus Morris. Here comes the screen. To Taj Gibson. Taj Gibson. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
There's something to be said about a guy that can make the game easier for everybody else on the court. We call that dropping dimes, very similar to the way I'm dropping nuggets on this broadcast.
Vucevic. Almost, but no good. New York in control of the basketball. Here comes the screen. To Gibson. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Now a whistle, and we'll get a timeout for the Knicks, as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the
Substitutions.
Smith to Julius Randle. Trying to cash in with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
To Fournier. Screen coming. Fournier. Passed it off. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters. But when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Curling inside. Julius Randle pins it. He gets it.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Julius Randle. Smith. Shot clock winding down. Aaron Gordon swats it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Rises for the slam.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Here comes the screen. Cruises inside for 2.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
Fournier matched up with Iguodala. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
To Monroe. Smith. Beyond the arc for 3. First one goes down. Second to 3, got it. Knocks down all 3 at the line. To Fournier. Fournier, he's now 4 for 6.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Slams it down.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on, but the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Here comes the screen. Fournier to Aaron Gordon. 5 to shoot for Orlando. Fournier to Gordon. For 3. Tough shot there for Aaron Gordon. No good. New York Knicks basketball.
I got ball. I got ball.
To Julius Randle. Scores from the post.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
To Fournier. Gordon. Driving right to the basket. Deep right corner.
See the screen, see it.
from long range. Textbook defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Here comes the screen. To Dennis Smith Jr. Knicks with 4 to shoot. Smith now. Can't connect. To Aaron Gordon. Baseline drive. Greg Monroe able to recover with the block. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Fournier. To Gordon. The drive, right to the basket. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Randall. Here comes the screen. To Julius Randle. Fine to shoot. Aaron Gordon.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Yeah, they're lucky they get the ball back. Now a steal as the Magic have it. To the rim, lays it up and in.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Iguodala to bring it up. He'll run the offense. Dennis Smith Jr. matched up with Aminu. The big guy, Greg Monroe. He's now 5 for 6.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Orlando ball. Fournier. And he'll head to the line.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
For the Magic.
Wes Iwundu, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 72%. Can't connect on the first free throw. No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2.
And number 20, Markel Fultz.
To Taj Gibson. Taj Gibson, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
So much about passing is about the pace of the pass. Sometimes you need to dart the pass through the gap. Other times you need to have a feathery touch where you can loft the ball up for your player to dunk the ball. That pace is everything in this game.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Jaren Jackson. Markel Fultz. Too much contact, and free throws coming.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Al-Farouq Aminu at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 72%. First try at the line, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Let's see what the Knicks can do here. Screen coming.
Hey, feed me, I'm hot.
To Monroe. Easy path to the rim.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
To Fultz. Here's the three. Tough shot. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
To Jaren Jackson. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
To Gibson. Taj Gibson. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Elfrid Payton. Time for some new personnel into the game.
Number 1, Jonathan Isaac.
Magic own the possession. Fultz. To Jaren Jackson. Doesn't get the bounce. Payton.
Left in the third quarter.
Hit.
To Taj Gibson. Taj Gibson above the rim.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Fultz with the basketball. His guys down big. Greg Monroe. Huge block. Fourth this contest.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Big finish at the rim.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Markelle Fultz. Aminu guarded by Taj Gibson. He was hacked. They let it go. Greg Monroe sends it away. Ooh, 5 now.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
End score. Strong take.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Nothing going here on that drive. Wide open look, won't go.
And I'm telling you from personal experience, those are the ones that keep you up late at night. A point-blank miss right there. You gotta make those.
Possession lies with New York.
Hey, you know this is bucket.
To Payton. A shot no good there for Monroe. To Fultz. Nothing going here on that drive. Taj Gibson with a piece.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Free throw up and good. It's a three-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big. Three quarters down, and the Knicks are way out in front. It's Magic basketball here as we start the fourth quarter.
Substitutions, New York. Into the game for the Magic. Number 9, Nikola Vucevic.
Pick.
Aaron Gordon tips it. Randall.
Oh, he blocked that with
The screen sets him up for two.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Isaac to Aaron Gordon. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Aaron Gordon's got 2 shots coming. For his career, 69% at the line. Misses the first. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. To Julius Randle. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Julius Randle at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Shooting 66% in this contest. Augustine with it up top. Down a bundle. On a pass stolen by the Knicks.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
And look out. Big finish at the rim. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on a defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative. Because right now, the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is, though.
Me neither. Throws it down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Smith with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. To Monroe, and finishes strong.
An easy 2, get back on defense.
The assist from number 13.
Fournier to Vucevic. Here comes the screen. The Magic with 4 to shoot. Deep 2 there, won't go. Iguodala to bring it up. His guys hold a commanding lead. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
And counted at the rim.
The defense needs to be in more of a stance and react better. A player with that kind of NBA talent level will get to the rim every time with moves like that.
Down to Randle. The pass set it all up.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Isaac. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Message received. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Oh, no, he can't guard you out there.
Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Fournier. Here comes the screen. Fournier. 5 to shoot for Orlando. With the fadeaway. burns him for the basket.
I don't know what the point of you having a scouting report is if you don't utilize it. You're allowing him to get to positions on the floor where you know he feels most comfortable. Make it a challenge for him by making him do something uncomfortable.
Curling inside. Augustine with the basketball. Looking to make something happen.
Watch the pick. Watch the pick on your right.
And scores.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Count the basket inside.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
This is my man right here. Young Detroit. I got ball.
Here comes the screen. Jonathan Isaac sizing up Iguodala. To Fournier.
Here it comes. Fight through. Fight through.
4-3. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free two.
First free throw is good. Second and 3 is good. And he missed it. 2 for 3 on this trip.
Hey, clear around. I got this. Watch cut. Watch cut.
Here comes the screen. To Julius Randle.
Screen coming. Let's switch.
Down to 5 on the 24. To Julius Randle. Shot clock violation.
No basket.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. It's a victory for the Knicks as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
The Knicks were simply amazing in this contest.
Player of the game.
The highlight says it all. He's your player of the game.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.